Greetings and welcome. This is Rajiv Makni on the Cell Guru Show, and once again we've got it all for you. The Moto Edge 30 Ultra has a world first in it. Premium segment phone from Motorola, 200 megapixel primary camera with Samsung's HP1 sensor. So great picture quality on all three cameras, can record 8K. Good looking phone, premium design, curved display, powerful performance, Android 12, 3 years of updates, supports wireless charging also. I think Motorola has an absolute winner. So Motorola, welcome back. The best part, this 200 megapixel is not a gimmick. We got fantastic results. Then we'll move on to our very famous Qualcomm segment, and we'll go to the Farm Precise app. In this segment, we'll tell you how an app and a smartphone are enabling farmers to really move to the next level. Technology really playing a part where it should. Then we'll move on to our review of the iQoo Z6 Lite. Here's another phone from iQoo. iQoo's latest with 5G premium budget smartphone. Comfortable to hold, good hand feel, LCD screen, but remember, budget phone. No IP rating, no stereo speakers, but good as always. Solid, powerful performance from iQoo. Nice big battery, dual camera, and the primary camera turned out to be good. But is it a worthy budget phone? That and a whole lot more happening with me on the show. Let's get started with today's Cell Guru. So let's start off with our top review. This is the Moto Edge 30 Ultra, triple rear camera. And let's first talk about that 200 megapixel primary lens, which is a world first, the first phone with 200 megapixels. So it turned out to be fantastic. Now, a lot of people will say, look, why do we need 200 megapixel? And I also keep saying and talking about this megapixel myth. But in this, what we really realized is the amount of detail it was able to capture. So you take a picture and you actually can keep zooming into the detail, and that worked out really well. Now, if you do want to print some large format pictures, again, it really helps. Good looking premium design, 144 Hz refresh rate on the screen, 4610 mAh battery in a nice thin phone, priced under 60,000 rupees. I think Motorola has a complete flagship killer.
Motorola, known for playing it safe, has just launched its latest flagship, the Motorola Edge 30 Ultra. This is the first smartphone to feature a 200MP camera. It also comes with a few segment-first offerings. The Lenovo-owned smartphone company has ticked all the right boxes with its specifications. It has also launched the budget version of the 30 Ultra, the Moto Edge 30 Fusion. In our review, we find out if the Moto Edge 30 Ultra is truly a flagship killer. It is no secret that companies are going all out with the camera capabilities of the smartphone. The Moto Edge 30 Ultra comes with a triple camera setup at the back. It houses the massive 200MP primary sensor, a 12MP telephoto lens, and a 50MP ultra-wide sensor. The 200MP camera utilizes the Samsung HP1 sensor. The sensor uses 16:1 binning for an effective pixel size of 2.56 microns to output 12.5MP images. This is the biggest pixel size as compared to the iPhone 14 Pro and the Samsung S22 Ultra. We had some high hopes from the 200MP camera, and boy, we were not disappointed. Though it takes a couple of extra seconds to click the photo, the camera impresses with its quality of images. The photos have enough and more details. The dynamic range is spot on, and we were pretty happy with the color science that has been adopted by Motorola. The colors were accurate and vibrant without oversaturating the images. Even after zooming in on the photos, there were enough details. Coming to the 50MP ultra-wide camera, it uses the Samsung JN1 sensor. The camera also features autofocus, so you can use it for close-ups as well. Like the primary camera, the images taken from the ultra-wide camera have a lot of details, and the images are pretty spot on. The close-up shots taken from this camera were impressive. There were no details lost, and the color reproduction was beautiful. Let's talk about the telephoto lens. The 12MP camera comes with 2x optical zoom. The portrait shots taken from this camera were great. There was some face smoothing, but other than that, the quality of the images was spectacular. Now let's talk about the other features of the Edge 30 Ultra. Unlike its previous models, Motorola has put in the effort when it comes to the design of the phone. The curved display, the thin bezels, the matte finish back panel, and the metal frame gives the phone a premium look. It weighs 198 grams and is easy to hold. The compact form factor adds to the charm of the design. It comes with Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and the back. The Edge 30 Ultra comes with only an IP52 rating. The Moto Edge 30 Ultra comes with a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus display and offers a maximum refresh rate of 144Hz. The thin bezels help provide an immersive viewing experience. The 144Hz refresh rate makes for some buttery smooth scrolling. We enjoyed high-quality crystal clear visuals thanks to the 10-bit color depth. The experience of watching HD content was plenty good and impressed us immensely. As for all the power under the hood, it comes from the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset. The phone runs on Android 12 and performs amazingly well. Motorola does promise 3 years of upgrades along with 4 years of security updates. The lack of bloatware and close to stock UI make the user experience amazing. It handles multi-tab browsing, social media and other day-to-day activities with ease. The phone did not disappoint when we played graphic-heavy games like Call of Duty Mobile. Thanks to the powerful chipset, using the phone was a breeze and we have no complaints on this front. For that powerful performance, the battery backup is not that powerful. The Moto Edge 30 Ultra comes with a 4610 mAh battery. With nominal use, the phone will last you just about a day, but if you use the phone with its massive camera and 4K recording, the battery will run out faster. Motorola has packed a 125-watt fast charger that should give you around 50% charge in 10 minutes. The phone also supports 50-watt wireless charging. Priced at Rs 59,999, it is slightly on the expensive side. Sure, the phone performs with all its bells and whistles. Powerful performance, great design, brilliant camera, Moto has an all-rounder here and is on our list of recommendations. But if you want to explore other options without the fancy frills, there are other alternatives you can consider.
Let's move on now to our very famous Qualcomm segment, and today we're going to talk about the Farm Precise app developed by Watershed Organization Trust and Qualcomm Wireless Reach program. This app is an absolute lifesaver, a game changer, because it helps farmers to know weather conditions, gives advice basis that weather condition and their location, helps decide the market price. It has even helped female farmers to be more independent, and farmers have become completely independent with what this app can do. So how did a smartphone and an app truly make farmers tech savvy? Here's the story. Experts believe that by the year 2025, India will see a massive digital eruption, and more than half the users will be from rural areas. The agriculture sector has also seen a massive penetration of mobile phones. Now, the rapid growth of smartphones and the launch of various mobile applications help provide information at your fingertips. We live in an era that is rightly dubbed the information age. A few simple taps and all the data can be accessed right there and then. Now, this data can help us make very informed decisions and in turn benefit from it. Now, with climate change and increasing weather uncertainties, farming has now moved from a great occupation to a very high-risk occupation. Farmers are now increasingly using technology to improve their yield of the crop, make sure that the price is right, the weather is conducive for the growth of the crop, and a whole lot more. Watershed Organization Trust, an NGO in collaboration with Qualcomm's Wireless Reach, has developed an app. It's called Farm Precise to help farmers plan better. And it's exactly what the name says. The app provides farmers weather-based dynamic decision support system that they can customize to their specific crops and farm resources across key agriculture operations. We met some farmers based out of Maharashtra who used the app and have benefited immensely.
Farmers in Maharashtra now have a reliable friend. With their smartphones, they are finding answers to long-standing problems through the Farm Precise app. Erratic rainfall patterns, unseasonal rain, longer summers have hit India's farmers hard. Add to that little information about pests damaging crops and limited information on how to fight it. But a smartphone and a mobile application has given them the confidence to take on these challenges.
We have started this initiative back in 2012, and with that experience and with the penetration of mobile technologies in rural areas, considering that, we have come up with this idea to provide like a customized advisories to the farmers, in which farmer is like a co-creator of his advisory. So he can customize his advisory as per the inputs given by him. For example, his location, which crop he is growing, and other parameters. Considering all those, we were confident that like we could provide them like a customized location specific weather based advisories.
This change is driven by the smartphone. An NGO that works with farmers, WOTR, has developed a mobile application, Farm Precise, that provides farmers with a weather-based dynamic decision support system they can customize to their specific crops and farm resources across key agricultural operations. Farm Precise was rolled out in December 2019 in 5 languages: English, Marathi, Hindi, Telugu and Odia, as well as 4 states in India: Maharashtra, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha. Till date, 52,000 plus farmers have downloaded the app, which currently provides advisories for 25 crops.
Most of the app like they are basically providing like input supply or something, but ours is only like to provide them customized advisories, and it is free of cost. So we have to make aware farmers about this application, the features we have been provided. And since water is working in different areas with their development projects, we tried that platform to promote this app. And now altogether there are like 50,000 plus downloads so far of this app. Now farmer is becoming aware about this technology and they are using this app.
This is Sheila Kole, a farmer in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. WOTR is engaging with women farmers with its ongoing Women Empowerment Project, which is being implemented in different parts of Maharashtra. And learning to use the smartphone has made them independent, smart farmers who receive timely inputs on their crops.
मोबाईल पण माझ्याकडे नव्हता, पण ज्यावेळेस मी वॉटर संस्थेमध्ये आले तर त्याच्यामध्ये मला खूप काही सारं शिकायला भेटलं. आणि जेव्हा मी स्मार्टफोन घेतला तेव्हा मी स्मार्टफोनमध्ये पण मला ॲप्लिकेशन फक्त व्हॉट्सॲप आणि कॉल एवढंच माहिती होतं. त्याच्या व्यतिरिक्त मला काहीच माहिती नव्हतं. पण जेव्हा मी वेगवेगळ्या ह्या वॉटर संस्थे माध्यमातून मी मीटिंगा वगैरे जॉईन करायला लागले, इतर काही कार्यक्रमामध्ये जायला लागले, मीटिंगमध्ये बचत गटाच्या मीटिंगमध्ये जायला लागले, शेतीविषयी मला त्याच्यामध्ये थोडं त्याच्यामध्ये कळायला लागले. आणि मी ती ॲप्लिकेशन त्या माझ्या मोबाईलमध्ये मी फार्म प्रिसाइज म्हणून डाउनलोड करून घेतली वॉटर संस्थेच्या मार्गदर्शनामुळं. आणि त्याच्यामध्ये मी ॲप्लिकेशन घेतल्यामुळं मला त्याच्यामध्ये हवामान अंदाज त्याच्यामध्ये मला पहिली गोष्ट हवामान अंदाज आपल्याला त्याच्यामध्ये कळायला लागले. आणि त्याच्यात पुन्हा बाजारभाव, आपल्याला कधी बाजारभाव कोणत्या योग्य याच्यामध्ये असतो तर ते आपल्याला आपण कोणत्या बी क्षेत्रात आपण ते आपलं.
So as I mentioned, basically farmer has to put his location, geolocation of his farm basically. This is to get you the local weather information, not only forecast but also the observed weather data. So that is one parameter. Secondly, farmer has to choose which crop he is growing, what is when did he sow that crop. So considering those parameters and what is the like a soil condition of his farm. For example, what is if he has done the like a soil test, he could input like what is the status of N, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. So considering those parameters, the advisories could be customized.
Savita Gaikwad, another farmer, says she has managed to avoid losses due to the app on her smartphone. Women who do not have access to smartphones are installing the app on their husband's or any other family member's smartphone to access agro advisories. These women are also involved in active promotion of the app in their respective villages and have contributed to reaching more than 3,000 farmers in their cluster of villages. Farmers are now using the app to plan spraying of medicines.
आपण त्याच्यातून बघतो की आपल्याला ॲप्सद्वारे कधी इथून आपल्याला पाऊस पडण्याची शक्यता असली तर दाखवते. आपल्याला औषध मारायचं थोडं खर्च वाचतो आणि ते होतं. त्या ॲप्सद्वारे आम्हाला कळतं की फवारणी कधी करायची आहे आणि त्याच्यात आमचा फायदा होतो.
Farmers in India have to face multiple uncertainties, unseasonal rain, unpredictable weather, making every crop of theirs a gamble with nature. Apps like Farm Precise, powered by the revolution in mobile technology, are aiming to change that by providing timely information that ensures financial savings and better productivity for farmers. In Aurangabad, Maharashtra, with camera person Rajendra Dhayalkar, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
Now let's meet Ajay Shelke, Deputy General Manager, Watershed Organization Trust, an NGO that has helped develop this very app. Hi Ajay, welcome to the show. But Ajay, the one part that always comes to my mind is you've developed all of this, but what kind of mobile phone and technology penetration have you experienced?
With our reach to 50,000 plus farmers, there are certain places where this penetration is still an issue, where we have to provide advisory in some other forms, maybe in the form of mobile SMS or something. But most of the areas have now reached with this mobile technology, where many farmers are making use of it and using various applications for the agriculture.
Given the development of mobile phones, how do you see the future of this app?
The future of this app, like integration of remote sensing, AI-based technology and IoT-based technology into this app, will take this app to the next level, where the smallholder farmers can make use of this app to make his farming a profitable business.
Thank you so much for joining us. Wonderful to see all your success and best of luck for the future. Snapdragon is calling all Cell Guru fans to join their global community called Snapdragon Insiders. Now, this gives you access to the latest scoop on Snapdragon tech, a chance to connect with the experts behind the scenes, premium experiences, exclusive contests, and much, much more. Now, I've already told you I've been a Snapdragon Insider forever and ever, and you can become one too by simply following Snapdragon on Twitter and Instagram. I'm showing you their handles right here. And give yourself a chance to win a Samsung smartphone by participating in the NDTV Snapdragon contest at ndtv.com/unleash your dreams. Let's take a quick break right now on the show, and we come back. Lots more happening on the Cell Guru Show. Our next review is the iQoo Z6 Lite. Now, nice polycarbonate build. I have no problem with that because this is a budget phone. 5G connectivity, nice good looking phone, 120 Hz refresh rate, 6.58-inch LCD display. So a lot of people will say LCD, well, at a budget premium, I think it's okay. And a new chipset comes in, the Snapdragon 4 Gen 1. So we haven't really seen the performance of this, but it turned out to be that this is a great phone with a great performance and good battery life also. Priced at 13,499. So under 15,000 rupees, I think iQoo has an absolute winner.
As India gets ready for blazing fast connectivity, smartphone manufacturers are on point with hardware to match. Following Redmi's lead, iQoo is also jumping onto the 5G train with the iQoo Z6 Lite. But it isn't just ultra-fast connectivity where iQoo is taking the charge. Intrigued? So were we. Let's find out more about the phone in the Cell Guru review. The iQoo Z6 Lite takes a strictly premium budget approach towards the look and feel of the phone. The Z6 Lite takes a polycarbonate build and amps it up in the design department. Over at the front, the large 120 Hz might be of the LCD variety, but the saturated colors and excellent contrast ratio makes it joy to look at. The 6.58-inch size is also the perfect balance between portability and multimedia functionality. While it would have been nice to see iQoo up the ante with an AMOLED display, it's not a huge mix for the price tag. It's all about performance and connectivity here, and the all-new Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 chipset guarantees enough oomph to power through everyday use. The chipset finally balances all-day battery frugality with all-day usage pattern. Throw some games at it and the phone copes up just fine too. Though you might want something with a bit more grunt if heavy gaming is your priority. The real incentive here, however, is 5G connectivity, with rollouts expected to begin in a matter of weeks. The iQoo Z6 Lite brings next-gen connectivity at an affordable price. Paired up with the chipset is up to 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. Additionally, the storage can be further expanded into using a micro SD card. Keeping the phone going all day is a 5000 mAh battery. We observed almost 7 hours of screen on time with fairly extensive use testing the phone. The 18-watt charging will take a few hours to charge up the phone from scratch. How about the cameras? There's two of them here. A 50 megapixel primary camera is the center of the show and it takes plenty good photos. Colors from the main camera are generally rich in contrast and high on detail. The sensor even does well in low light situations thanks to the magic of pixel binning. However, that's it. The only other sensor here is a 2 megapixel macro lens and the performance from that is nothing spectacular. Over at the front is an 8 megapixel camera for capturing selfies and it does a decent job of capturing photos. Low light captures, however, suffer. All in all, for Rs 13,499, the iQoo Z6 Lite is one of the most affordable options on the market for anyone looking to get a fast and fluid 5G compatible smartphone with looks to match.
That then was the Cell Guru Show for this week, but do join me next week. The new iPhones, we're going to take you through every single one of them in detail, hands-on.